amazing street weekend.
Well, we're talking about street weekend here in the
UK, yeah, just a couple of weeks' time. Yeah, so he's over and playing with the Top Door Slammers.
So
that's how quick it is. He's in this class.
Essentially, if you're going to be out on the road between here and Leeds way on the Friday, on the Thursday or the Friday, you could see this car driving around the UK. They're going to be leaving here at Sandpod Racing on the Thursday, going to Elbington on the Friday, Melbourne Raceway on the Saturday, and then coming back here on the Sunday.
Goodness me. I think it's a little bit outgunned in this class. I think it's a twin turbo LS in there. I think it is. However, it's no good at all. On unprepped tracks, it runs 4.3s on the 8th mile. Yeah, I think everyone's got a bit of serious competition this year, let's put it that way. So this is his first run of the year with the car. Stefan Janssen we saw earlier on today. And like I said, what's always encouraging is I haven't had a flurry of messages saying you got it wrong about the car. So hopefully, yeah, I do believe that was a Pro Stocker in Norway. Then it was Thomas Nassau's first Pro Modified, the first Batmobile car. It's got the big arches on, you can see it was a Pro Mod car. So Roger's first ever run here at Sandpod. Good luck to both of them. Over the 8th mile. And 132 for Roger Nielsen to open his account. Probably not quite what they were looking for, but again, first run of the year, probably taking it a little bit easy. 4.13 for Stefan Janssen. That's a nice looking run. Only 165 miles an hour, one flat to 60 foot, 2.73 to 330. They can go better. They can do better than that. But not bad start at all for our Top Door Slammers. And again, if you want to see that car out on the road.
I'm really starting to get upset that I'm not doing street weekend this year.
Well, it's really funny. It's almost like there's always a moment. So 2019, when we had this event here. Give the teams a round of applause, please, all the way from Sweden for your viewing pleasure. They'll be back doing that again tomorrow and on Sunday and all weekend next weekend as well. And you can see that car out on this road to the UK, which makes it even cooler. So yeah, but it's exactly the same thing as this event, like in 2019. All of a sudden the Swedes went, oh, that looks fun, let's go and do that. And we went, oh, okay. And I think that's just happened again. It's amazing a car that quick can be on the road. Anyway, first run's done. Your next pair will be, well, actually they're all lined up together, so it's almost impossible to tell actually. Len Lindell with the Cuda, he ran his personal best earlier today. Anders Ed with the Camaro. Nicholas Sodergren, you're gonna love that car. And White Stripe Racing, Chevelle, piloted by Frederick Lind. So first car fired is the Crazy Frog. I really don't want the theme tune, but
A lot of people are talking about that. When I went up to the announcement area and talked to a few people, that a lot of people were talking about that car.
I wonder why.
Yes.
How much mental can you fit into one little car?
That much.
He needs to have a match race with Joe Stevens, actually, I think, then we can have the two.
It's not ready.
Yeah, okay. The two most absolutely bonkers little cars. So both of these with wheel chargers on, actually, Streamline Heavy. Or today.
Yeah.
I'm quite liking him today, frankly, but yes, you are dead right.
go, mate.
Little frog.
Have a look.
But there we go. Let's see what they can pull off here. To the 8th mile. Utterly. What a finish.
Crazy Frog does it in 4.28 at
That
173.
was all over the place. Just mad. Absolutely mad. 4.28, 173 miles an hour. I think he was on and off the throttle like the proverbial fiddler's elbow. It shook like an absolute before 60 foot. Shifted, got back on it, then went left, then went right, then popped the door open. Have I missed anything? Then went all over the place, and then he stuck it in high gear and took it out the back door. Nice.
Still at 101 to 60 foot. My goodness, man.
Absolutely nuts. Anyway, Crazy Frog rules.
Like you say, no shoots. He still made the first exit. Obviously, you want Scrooge doing first exit at the
Yeah.
top end. He made the first exit.
Oh, he did, yeah, okay, fair enough. Well, Frederick Lindau was off on a really good run that
Yeah.
time, 0.97 to 60 foot. Well, actually the two quickest cars ET-wise here this weekend, Anders Ed and Lennon Lindau, both with Screwline Hemis on board. We've still got loads to go yet.
Yeah, that's right. It's on now. Chopper is quite looks like it's on magnet, so that's together. So we've still got Tube Street, Home Street, and Report.
So, Len Lindell earlier today went 3.76 to the 8th mile, his quickest run ever. Just to give you an idea, that would translate to around about 570, maybe knocking on the doors of a 560, depending on how the lead out worked in the top end of the track. So, very, very quick indeed. And as Ed, I love this car. I just love what he did a couple of years ago. One of my moments of the season, of any season, frankly. So I think Anders' quickest with the Camaro is in the low 380s. But this racetrack, this weather, this place. And ironically, both of these teams had their personal best over the 8th mile right here. So then they're down. The car was a bit of a boost to 60 foot. If they can pick that up, it'll go even quicker. Anders Ed had some tyre shake on the start line. I think the traction control kicked in. They're probably going to come and clip around here because they don't have traction control. And that really looked like what happened. It's going to be fun. Stormo versus Huddersfield. Way over towards the wall, backed out of it before the 8th mile. Only goes 168 miles an hour over the stripe. He was 0.94 to 60 foot. 256 to 330. Len Lindau was already shaking by the time he went past the tree. Still 0.97, 330 in 2.62. And over the stripe,